Gold. It has captivated humanity for millennia. Its allure is undeniable. But could this precious metal hold the key to something even greater? Could it be the answer to financial stability and lasting economic freedom? This is not a new question. The relationship between gold and money is ancient and complex. Throughout history, civilizations have grappled with the best way to manage their economies. Gold, with its rarity and inherent value, has often played a central role. Today, as we navigate a world of complex financial systems and digital currencies, the question of gold's relevance is more pertinent than ever. Is the gold standard a relic of the past, or could it hold solutions for the future? Let's delve into the glittering world of gold and explore its potential impact on our financial well-being. The story of gold as money is interwoven with the story of civilization itself. From the earliest coins to the gold rushes of the 19th century, gold has left its mark on human history. Ancient civilizations, recognizing gold's beauty and rarity, used it for ornamentation and trade. The first gold coins emerged around the 7th century BC, standardizing trade and laying the groundwork for more complex economies. For centuries, gold and silver-backed paper currencies, providing a tangible link to value. The 19th century saw the rise of the classical gold standard, a period of relative economic stability. However, the 20th century brought significant changes. The World Wars and the Great Depression led to the abandonment of the gold standard by most countries. The era of fiat currency, money backed only by government decree, had begun. The gold standard at its core is a monetary system where a country's currency is directly tied to a fixed quantity of gold. This link between paper money and the precious metal provides a tangible measure of value. Here's how it works. A government sets a fixed price for gold. This price determines how much currency can be exchanged for a specific amount of gold. Citizens can then freely exchange their paper money for gold or vice versa. For example, if a country sets the price of gold at $1,000 per ounce, then a $10 bill could be exchanged for 1/100th of an ounce of gold. This direct convertibility is a defining feature of the gold standard. But the gold standard is more than just a mechanism for exchanging money. It represents a philosophy about the role of government, the nature of money, and the control of inflation. Proponents of the gold standard argue that it offers a path to economic stability and prosperity. They highlight several key benefits, including price stability, limited government intervention, and protection against inflation. One of the most touted advantages is price stability. Since the value of currency is tied to gold, prices for goods and services tend to fluctuate less dramatically. This predictability can foster long-term economic planning and investment. Additionally, the gold standard acts as a natural restraint on government spending. Governments cannot simply print more money at will, as was common during the era of fiat currency. Instead, they are limited by their gold reserves, promoting fiscal responsibility. Perhaps the most compelling argument for the gold standard is its potential to control inflation. When the money supply is linked to a finite resource like gold, it's harder for governments to inflate the currency through excessive printing. Section 5. The tarnished side of gold. While the allure of a gold-backed currency is strong, it's crucial to acknowledge the potential downsides. Critics argue that the gold standard can stifle economic growth and exacerbate inequalities. One major criticism is its inflexibility. Governments under a gold standard have limited options for stimulating growth. They cannot simply print more money to increase spending or lower interest rates. This lack of flexibility can prolong recessions. Section 6. Fiat, currency, freedom or folly. The alternative to the gold standard is the system we live with today. Fiat currency. Fiat money is not backed by a physical commodity like gold, but by the trust and creditworthiness of the issuing government. Advocates of fiat currency argue that it offers flexibility and control that a gold standard lacks. Governments can adjust monetary policy such as interest rates and money supply to manage inflation, stimulate growth, and respond to economic crises. However, this flexibility comes with risks. The most glaring is the potential for abuse. Without the constraint of a gold standard, governments can fall prey to the temptation of printing excessive amounts of money, leading to inflation and devaluing their currencies. The debate between the gold standard and fiat currency often boils down to a fundamental question. Should the power to control a nation's money supply reside with the government or be governed by a fixed external standard? Section 7. Lessons from history's vaults. History offers valuable, albeit complex, lessons about the gold standard. The 19th century, often referred to as the classical gold standard era, was a period of relative peace and economic stability. However, the gold standard was not without its challenges. The Panic of 1907, a major financial crisis in the United States, exposed vulnerabilities in the system. The 20th century saw the world move away from the gold standard, particularly after World War I. The Great Depression further eroded confidence in the system, leading to its abandonment by most countries. The Bretton Woods system, established after World War II, attempted to create a hybrid system. It ultimately collapsed in the 1970s, ushering in the era of floating exchange rates and fiat currencies that we live in today. Section 8. Whispers of conspiracy. The gold standard is not without its share of conspiracy theories. Some believe that powerful elites, shadowy organizations, or even secret societies manipulate global finance to maintain control and suppress the true value of gold. These theories often portray the abandonment of the gold standard as a deliberate act to enslave the world in a debt-based monetary system controlled by a select few. They argue that a return to the gold standard would break this control and restore economic freedom. While it's essential to approach such claims with a healthy dose of skepticism, they highlight a deep-seated mistrust in centralized financial systems and a desire for transparency and accountability. Section 9. The future of money. A golden question. As we stand at the crossroads of financial innovation, with cryptocurrencies and digital assets emerging, the question of gold's role in the future of money remains relevant. Will we see a resurgence of the gold standard, or will it remain a relic of the past? Will gold continue to hold its allure as a safe haven asset in times of economic uncertainty? The future of money is likely to be a complex tapestry woven from tradition and innovation. One thing is clear, the conversation about gold, money and value is far from over, so I leave you with this question. In a world grappling with economic uncertainty, could gold, the metal that has captivated humanity for millennia, hold the key to a stable and prosperous future?